Nice, thank you. Oh, I got some good news. I got a discount on my health insurance by acting schizophrenic. I got the multiple personality discount. Thank you. I passed by a store recently. It said cash for old Levi's. So I went to Amish country and picked up a bunch of guys named Levi and tried to sell them to the store. They left without their pants, but cash in hand. Thank you. Now, a few years ago at the UCLA Medical Lab, they had some missing body parts, and that inspired me to have an annual Easter egg hunt with my grandma's missing leg. Fun for kids of all ages. Oh, man. Thank you. I was at the Home Depot recently. I got an axe, gloves, duct tape, and some rope, and it really turned out to be a bad time to ask cashier what she was doing later. It's tough being single. I'm always going for like a Beyonce type woman. After a couple of beers, I'm doing it with B. Arthur. I'm happy to have her. Thank you. I've been, we took my mom to the doctor recently, and she was looking in the car, getting made up and putting some makeup on, and I go, "What, you got a crush on the doctor?" And she goes, "No, you're such a crappy driver. I want to look good for the stoplight camera when you run through the red light." Mom's not that good of a driver. She goes like 45 miles an hour on the freeway. It's kind of dangerous. I've got to get her one of those signs for the back of her car that say, "Lane closed, under construction." Just go around. Don't get mad. Thank you. Oh, man. I thought I got one of those stoplight tickets the other day. I was driving through the intersection, a light flashed. I looked around. I didn't see any stop cameras or anything. It was actually a couple doing family portraits in front of the Outback Steakhouse. Thank you. Oh, man. Now, my friend's wife has a personalized license plate. It's Tiny Tina. It's like, Tiny Tina. Now, he drives her car a lot, so you guys are following him around, going, "Hey, Tiny Tina, how you doing there, Tiny Tina?" And then he shows up at my house, and my neighbors think I'm dating a transvestite. Oh, man. Really weird. I did a show in Beverly Hills recently, and you're in Beverly Hills when the gas prices jump 50 cents in one block. That's their welcome sign. Oh, man. And the dry cleaner's the same thing. One side of the street's twice as much as the other. Apparently, they're using Botox to take the wrinkles out of shirts. A lot of women using Botox and plastic surgery. Some of these ladies are getting their faces pulled so tight that their breast implants are becoming shoulder pads. Fashion problem. Oh, man. I've been working out a little bit. I've been going to the gym just about every day. It's too bad the gym I'm talking about is my pot dealer. He likes to be called the gym. Kind of a Donald Trump thing. Thank you. I can't afford a gym membership. What I do is I go to a local sporting goods store and work out for about an hour on their equipment. And then when my credit application is denied, they kick me out of the store. I just go around to each one, and by the time I get to the original one, they got a whole new crop of employees. They don't even know what I'm doing. I like the 99-cent store. That's a good store. They got some pretty good products there. You don't want to buy a pregnancy test from the 99-cent store. Especially since they're made in China. Oh, man. They got some good products. I bought a shampoo. I got it to the check stand. I thought it was Head and Shoulders. It turned out it was Head and Elbows. Oh, man. And they had a doll. It looked a little bit like G.I. Joe, but this one was G.I. Jose. They shipped it to the wrong store. Oh, man. Sometimes I wonder if maybe God was a woman. Some people, I'm not really sure. I think if God was a woman, I think she'd probably have the guy carry the child for 9 months. Right here until it got the size of a watermelon sloshing back and forth. Oh, man. Thank you. They actually have a pregnancy suit that guys are supposed to wear so they know what it's like to be pregnant. I don't want to wear a pregnancy suit, but I would be willing to wear a couple of nipple clamps so I know what it's like to breastfeed. Thank you. Oh, man. I went to a Mexican market recently, and I was going to get some cactus pads there, and they're very healthy for you. It was kind of strange, though. They had some weird things under the meat department. There was brains and tongues, and I saw piñatas of white people hanging. It was really a strange experience. Oh, man. I was glad I didn't have my organ donor sticker on my driver's license. I would have wound up in the deli case. Oh, man. Thank you. I drive an older car. People don't realize this car actually has one of the original navigation systems. It's called an oil leak. I never get lost. Oh, man. No, they don't have those drive-in theaters anymore. I miss those. So what I do, I'll follow a minivan that's got a good DVD playing. I'll just relive the experience. Thank you. Oh, man. I told my mom I wanted to get one of those new iPods, and she got me a tripod instead. Oh, man. I'm still learning about technology. First time somebody told me to check out their blog, I thought they wanted me to check out a booger that was stuck in their nose. Oh, thanks. I don't want to check your blog out, man. Thank you. Oh, man. There was a 95-year-old Japanese guy who beat the world record in the 100-yard dash in his age group. He credited Viagra for the endurance and the extra 6 inches at the finish line. Pretty good for a Japanese guy. That's world class. Oh, man. They got Cialis now. Cialis is supposed to be better than Viagra. It's supposed to be a 36-hour possibility for erection. I think if I took Cialis, I think Alice would be the only woman I'd be seeing. I'd see Betty and Alice and thank you. Oh, man. My neighbor has this gives me this government cheese, and he's lactose intolerant, and I've been keeping it in my freezer. It actually works out pretty good. I use it to cool my beer when I go out to the beach. I put it in my ice chest. It's like one of those blue ices. Thank you. It also comes in handy when there's a power outage because I can make a candle out of it. It's like a big hard piece of wax. Thank you. That was previously unknown material. Oh, man. Well, I wasn't really poor growing up, but my parents were extremely frugal. In fact, when I was playing basketball as a kid, my first headband was actually the waistband for my dad's underpants. Thank you. Oh, you've been a lot of fun. Thanks a lot.